As we reach chapter 11 in our journey through Mark, we come to a great transition in Mark's narrative. With chapter 11, we begin the passion of Jesus, his death, his resurrection. The passion comprises a full 1/3 of Mark's gospel, leading some scholars to ask the question, is Mark's gospel really a passion narrative with a story tacked onto it? However we want to look at it. The passion is a powerful piece of this narrative and marks a huge shift in the story. Up to this point, Jesus has been doing battle with evil spirits, with illness, with hunger, with death. He's fought the likes of the religious authorities and even his own disciples, who seem absolutely clueless about this kingdom that he is bringing to earth. With the beginning of the Passion, we enter into a new opponent, the empire, the Romans. Rome has occupied Jerusalem for decades. Not so peacefully either. And the tensions between Rome and Jews is mounting in Jesus' time, and even more so in Mark's time. As we remember, the temple gets destroyed just about the time Mark is writing his gospel. A huge escalation in the battle. And so the story of Jesus, in light of Mark's community as well as in the events of Jesus' day, speaks very powerfully about the role of Christians in the midst of imperial conflict. A pressing issue for those living in Jerusalem. We mark the beginning of the Passion with Jesus' entry into Jerusalem. A parade. But it's not the only parade that comes to Jerusalem that day. At the beginning of Passover, the governor, in this case Pontius Pilate, would bring his entourage, his troops, his personal bodyguard, from his residence on the coast to the holy city of Jerusalem, the capital, to bolster the garrison that is stationed there permanently. He would enter Jerusalem in a show of force, with all the pomp that Rome can muster. Banners flying, eagle standards, troops marching. It is a show of force, make no doubt about it. The Passover was always a time of great unrest. And why not? It was a religious festival that celebrated the emancipation of God's people from another imperial power, from the hand of Pharaoh and Egypt. And so why wouldn't it be an occasion for Jews to stir up feelings of independence and overthrow? And so this show of force was to deter any such sentiments and spirit. On the other side of town, we have a peasant parade. But make no mistake, this is a political parade. Jesus' entry into Jerusalem has all the trappings of a coronation of an ancient king of Israel. He comes riding in on a donkey. They take off their cloaks and lay it before them. They wave palm branches. They shout, Hosanna. The King of David has come. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. They are hailing a new king, like David, a Messiah, a deliverer, like Moses, who has shown up to overthrow the oppressor, the great Romans. There are many who anticipated the Messiah doing just that, stirring up the crowd, bringing forces to bear, and kicking Rome out of the holy city. How disappointed they will be in the coming days, as Jesus now seems to be a failed Messiah as he hangs on a cross. But as we know, in the end, it will be Jesus who will triumph over not only the empire, but death itself.